Well, welcome back to Your Carolina, presented by Ingles. This morning, we're giving you some delicious recipes to check out with chef and pilot Daniel Florence. Good to see you, sir.
Thanks for having me.
Not chef pilot, but
He's a chef and pilot. Like, first of all, like, obviously the piloting came first.
Yes.
Talk a little bit about that and recipes come together. You travel all over the world with your work. How did you get into like cooking stuff?
Sure, that's probably the #1 question I get. So I was in the Air Force. I served 13 years active and 7 part-time.
Thank you for your service. Yeah.
And transitioned to the airlines after that. Part of my military service, there was a few rough years, you know, with the war and everything, and I found cooking to be a very therapeutic outlet. And yeah, over the years, it just became from this hobby into a passion, and now, after meeting plenty of chefs and a lot of chef mentors, branched out into my own private chef services business called Frolic and Detour a couple of years ago. So.
I think it's cool too, because with all your travel experience, you get to taste a lot of food that some people don't get to experience just from the culture. So now you can kind of bring it for us that maybe can't travel all over.
Absolutely, that's one of the best perks of my job as an airline pilot is flying internationally long haul. I get to, my primary thing besides trying to work out is hit the ground running and find the best food. So today we're going to do some Argentinian beef empanadas.
Yes.
I mean, Argentina, they're known for their beef.
I know.
They are. Yeah. They're big meat eaters down there. My very first layover, I went to a private chef's house and he taught me how to do these classic Argentinian beef empanadas.
So we get to live through you. You travel for work and you come back with all these great recipes. We'll be your taste testers.
Yeah.
Well, all right, chef, so you're going to get us started here?
All right, so right now we have 2 1/4 cups of flour and about a teaspoon of salt. We're going to add a ½ cup of warm water.
Okay.
And these
Why does it need to be warm?
It's just going to help mix it in.
Break it up. Okay.
I mean, these are empanadas from scratch empanadas.
Scratch, that's correct. This is a ½ cup of melted lard or butter.
Okay.
I prefer the lard.
Perfect. Do you need me to stir?
Yes,
or
please
anything?
stir. So I like to use both hands when I stir, one to guide and one to stir.
Now, chef, you don't know much about Megan's cooking abilities, but
when I have a pro beside me, it's a little bit easier.
So yeah, we want to incorporate everything. You can kind of bring it to the middle.
Okay.
And then I like to do the other technique where I spin the bowl with my left hand at the same time.
See, I'm down with you, chef. I know us chefs. We know all the secrets.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Now you know you want to take over.
Sure,
yeah.
You could sense it, couldn't you? Okay, so
okay, you're screwed up my empanadas.
So I can't watch this anymore.
So we're going to mix this all together into a nice ball.
Okay.
So far, so good.
So far, so good. Now, the beauty with working with flour is if it's too dry, like this looks a little dry, we can add a little more water.
Right.
If it looks too wet, you can add flour.
Add more flour.
So what we're going to do is we're going to test it out now. So it's going to be a little tacky to the touch. What you don't want it is to be very sticky where it's just all over.
So because you can't do anything
with
it.
So this is almost perfect. It's a little dry, but we're just going to work with it, with what we have.
TV magic.
If we were in a legit kitchen, we would have multiple water on standby.
So we'll pretend we add a little more water here.
Yes.
Okay, we'll put this on the side here.
And these are a great recipe to do around the holidays when you're looking for something like entertaining appetizer or something like that, kind of show off your skills.
Absolutely. So these empanadas, and I've seen all over Latin America where, you know, in America we have huge portions, right? These empanadas, the traditional empanadas that I've seen at least in my travels are actually pretty small, which means you can eat a lot of them.
You can have more, yes. Who wants just one? You can have 10.
Right, yeah.
So we're going to work this dough ball, and what you want to do is get a nice little ball. You don't want to overwork the flour.
Right.
And we're going to wrap it in plastic.
Okay.
And then put it in the fridge for at least 30 minutes.
Okay.
So luckily, what we have
with TV magic.
Yes.
we have the dough ball, and just for the sake of time, I've already flattened it out for you.
Yep.
This is my favorite rolling pin by Blue Woodworks here in Greenville, South Carolina.
Very pretty.
And a custom board that he made me. So eventually we'll have that dough ball. We're going to roll it out.
Okay.
And this is one of the reasons why I like to work out.
Yes.
I want to be like those Italian grandmas that make pasta. So if you want to try and roll that out a little bit, use both hands.
Okay.
Very important to put like a wet paper towel under your board so it doesn't slide.
Doesn't slide.
Just just like that.
Is that a good roll?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Very nice.
Okay. Boom.
Jamarcus, you want to get on this?
I mean,
right. I don't want to get your soup.
I mean,
right, you know.
I mean, you were doing it like, I don't want to get too close to that oil.
Sure.
Roll it out, roll it out.
You got to know your space.
Yes.
All right, that's enough of that for me.
Sure.
Yeah, you're like enough for me.
All right, we'll get this done real quick. And we can always add flour. Flour's our friend to help us so it doesn't stick. Get a couple more.
Getting all those chef secrets.
Sure. And then what we want to do, once we get it nice and flat, about a 1/16 of an inch, is take one of these dough cutters. If you don't have a dough
Yes.
cutter like this, you can use a bowl, upside down bowl.
Okay.
Do you hit it in flour first? Or
You
make
can.
it?
This is not too sticky, but
Okay, so it should
basically
be-
what we're going to do is ideally you want to get this a lot flatter out so you can
Right.
get as many empanadas as you want. So we're going to grab this and just kind of equal pressure and then a slight twist.
Nice.
And there you have it.
Okay.
Okay? Want to try one, Megan?
Yeah. And slight twist.
Oh.
And, no, it's all good.
Not bad, not
And
bad.
Voila.
Perfect. All right, so then you can grab your excess dough,
Okay.
roll it up,
And just make another one.
do it again,
And do
right?
it again. Okay, just for TV time, we've got these two. What do we do
TV
now?
magic.
Yep.
We have
Oh,
more.
boom. We
Look
got
at all
more. Chef is prepared.
I know, he
All
comes prepared.
Yes.
Now,
Now about the filling.
here's the filling. The
Okay.
filling is, this is, what makes this filling very classic is the addition of the boiled egg, hard-boiled egg, and the green olives. Otherwise, you have ground beef in here, you have tons of spices, some red bell peppers, and some scallions.
Nice.
Chef, that looks so good.
So the idea is you want to make this either 2 hours before or the day before. So
Okay.
I made this last night, put it in the fridge. You want it to be cold.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to take about a teaspoon, put it in the center,
Love.
and you see it's not that much filling. You can put a
Right.
little bit more if you want.
Yeah.
Now, get it in the center,
And you roll it up.
roll it over,
Okay. You do
press
all
it down.
Yes.
If you want to use egg washer water, you can to seal it better.
Right.
But you
But
don't
this
have to.
dough's pretty tacky, so
Fancy. There's a lot of things I don't do.
Egg wash.
there. Now it's like a little half.
Yeah,
That's it, now
it's
it's-
so cute.
Here comes the fun part. All right.
Throwing it in the
So we're going to go take this corner.
Yeah.
You're going to fold it in.
Okay.
Take the other corner, fold it in.
Oh, okay.
This is the classic empanada roll.
Oh, it looks just like it.
That also helps it seal when it fries, so
Okay.
hopefully
It
doesn't
get-
bust apart. Okay.
Okay.
So there you have it.
I
Wow.
love it. And then now we throw it in
We're
the
going to drop it
oil.
in now. This is hot oil, okay?
Okay,
So you don't want
so-
to just toss it in there,
Right.
right?
You like that, I'm like,
We're like,
Slide it in on the side, and then just hang out. Now this oil is vegetable oil, heated at about 350 degrees. I've never used a thermometer. It's probably not a good idea, but you can tell your oil is done if you put a little flour in there and it sizzles up.
nice.
Oh, chef tips.
So-
That's we're learning all the chef tips, and they can follow you, Frolic and Detour, on social media.
That's
and
correct.
Find out more about your private chefing availability and all of that too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you, Chef. We appreciate
Thank
it.
Yeah.
Can't
We're
wait.
gonna
Where's
take
it
a
gonna
break
fly
so
next?
we can eat.
Yeah.
Yes. Can't wait to eat all these empanadas.
I know.